I really enjoy helping people feel better. And I think that when people feel better, they may very well behave better, and we might all treat one another better. And it seems to me, in a very small way, I might be contributing to all of us living better lives, happier lives, more fulfilling lives. My name is Kathleen Carman. I'm a certified Pilates teacher. My business is called Beyond Pilates, and I call it Beyond Pilates because I use the Pilates method in a somewhat different way than many of the Pilates people in the community. Pilates is a very specific method of exercise. It is about control of movement, coordinating with your breath, fluidity of movement, ease of movement. It really starts in the core and strengthens the core and strengthens the other muscles in the body relative to the core. Other forms of exercise tend to stay more in the surface muscles of the body. Pilates really does get down into those smaller, more intricate, more connective muscles, and it tends to be more of a complete, thorough workout, which lends itself beautifully to rehabilitation. Pilates can be extremely helpful for a variety of physical problems. First and foremost is back problems. There are all kinds of back problems that people can have that Pilates can absolutely address, can help, and sometimes can even reverse.
I was diagnosed with severe scoliosis when I was 12 and a half years old. At age 16, I had 2/3 of my spine fused. Years later, I began suffering intolerable pain, underwent several kinds of physical therapy, no results. I was referred to Kathleen Carman, and after that first session, the pain was relieved significantly. Since seeing Kathleen, I am more fit. I feel like I'm walking taller. I no longer have that scoliosis walk. And my quality of life has improved vastly. I recommend Kathleen highly. She saved me from a lifetime of pain.
For pretty much my whole life, I have been a dancer. In college, I studied kinesiology. In my young adult life, I was a professional dancer. And I was in between professional dance jobs when I met the woman that was my Pilates teacher. She trained me, and then I worked for her for about 5 years before I moved here to Los Angeles. And I have been teaching Pilates ever since, and it's been 30 years that I have been teaching Pilates. What I love most about what I do is educating people and seeing sort of that flicker of understanding coming, especially when somebody just feels very disconnected from their body, and I can show them something about how to use their body, and then I see their eyes light up and they get it and they say, I felt that. I just love that.
What Kathleen does is put you in tune with your body so that you're aware at all moments, without being self-conscious, of how your body is presenting itself to you for your own health and to others.
Since working with Kathleen, I feel taller, I feel leaner, and my core is stronger. But the very best part is I feel connected to Source. So after the first time working with her, I remember I was doing a position and it was like source energy just coming right down because I was in alignment. And that's what we want to be in life. We want to be in alignment. And you can feel that way when you work with Kathleen.
My greatest hope for my clients is that they will learn about how their bodies work and that they will take that knowledge and apply it in their lives, and that they will find themselves playing tennis better. They'll find themselves golfing better. They'll find themselves being in less pain when they have to lift heavy groceries, or if they are now grandparents and they're wanting to pick up their grandkids, or they might even be able to play with their grandkids more, just to be active for as long as they can. I think what makes me the most proud of what I do is I know I help people feel better. I know that I can help people really enjoy living in their bodies.